Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and, oh man, I just passed out at my desk a little bit and woke up, an hour later, so, yeah, this is round with the Gyan I did recently. I'm, I've gotten a couple of decent rounds here and there, but just not a lot has been clicking. I think I mentioned in the weekly update, my mom is back in the hospital. She's doing better. So, seems to be feeling a little bit better. Seems to be, they seem to be getting the fluid off for congestive heart failures. Horrible stuff. Uh, uh, if you're out there and you have it, I hope you're able to keep it, under control because it's rough. But yeah, let's see. Neutral swing was 4,500 points on that Isaac. Didn't get that Pale Rider that's trying to stop me. Or is that a... Well, Red Rider is technically a part of the Pale Rider series, I believe. Whatever it is, it's dead thanks to my allies keeping it still. Isaac... No, it didn't waste its tackle. Very, very good. But as you can see, 5,400 on that neutral swing, and I'm gonna die, but yeah, I was about to say, so definitely is that Isaac. So... but yeah, so I've gotten a lot of good damage in, if nothing else. But yeah, it's again, it's one of those things that I either do great or horrible with, and this was a round that turned out pretty well. So I believe I am gonna sneak behind this crate and try to repair. I may not make it because, yeah, that's right. That person just completely ignored me, which is weird because generally I feel like if somebody is there by themselves, enemy will usually at least check it out. Didn't happen this time, so, good on those enemies for sticking together, I suppose, because right now it's, like, what, 3 of us, 2, 4, 5 of them in one place? So, yeah, that's a thing. Let's see, I missed that. I hit my ally. We exchanged tackles that wound up having no particular meaning. Got him with a couple of needles, so that's not bad. And yeah, I just managed to pull my jump and get a lot of good damage in and get a kill there. So, not a bad way to end that particular life. This is probably very well known. I think I mentioned it even recently, but if you hit the crouch button, you will change the arc of your jump and start dropping straight down and just cancel the jump out basically and get back to Earth. It's a good way to just change the defy expectations basically. If somebody expects your jump to take this amount of time and this amount of space, it will do neither, and that is the name of the game. I think it was Gundam versus the first Gundam versus game that came out for PS4 that had something like that had a basically a drop button like that, and I never got very good at using it in Gundam Versus, but I think that's because it was because it was a touchpad thing, and that's just a game that is fast enough that I'm not good at just taking my fingers off the buttons to get to the touchpad. Just one of those things I never did get used to. Or was it a button, or was it a left stick click on my control setup? Either way, just never quite got. Like I remember it just feeling very awkward to me, in a way that the crouch to land thing here in GBO2 does not. Of course, I played this game a lot more than I did any of the Versus games, so that's probably why it feels more natural. So, yeah. Good one, brain. Yeah, like I said, just woke up after, after being asleep, face first at my desk for like an hour. Okay, but somebody's backed into that stab. That's good. And that is... Oh yeah, this is new enough. The Rommel Desert Zaku is probably in this round. I'm pretty sure I saw one there, and that person, Red Rider, was just really not quite ready to deal with me. So I was able to all but completely ignore them and go after the Isaac, which is now dead thanks to the, magic of stabbing. Well, actually, no, that was a tackle. The stabbing is what I did to the Red Rider once it was on the ground. Yeah, 7,000 damage to a fellow raid with a downswing. And that's not a heavy attack, that's just the downswing. If all three of those stabs land on a support, that is a lot of damage. Oops, got stunned. Yeah, I'm going to get killed before I can follow that up. 7375 to 7310 is not bad, so, we're in a good spot. I've landed a fair number of hits. Like I said, just, Gyan is one of those things where I'm just on a decent roll and my timing is right, or I'm not and it's not, and I just, die constantly. This is not constant death, it's just it's a fair amount of death, but that's what you get when, raids can be fragile, as you saw when I, did ridiculous damage to a fellow raid with one of those downswings. However, I just single comboed the Isaac, so... And that should be... Oops, a little too far away. And, let's see... Yep, just out of boost, so just trying to throw some build stun at things while I can. Didn't quite get the kill because the Red Rider was thwarting me a little bit. And I'm going to return the favor. I think I thwart a little bit better than it does, honestly. The Gyan... The thing about the Gyan is that its melee pattern is highly damaging. As you can see, I'm pretty sure the neutral just got through and did like another 4,000 or 5,000 damage to that Isaac. It's also very, very, very linear. Yeah, and if you are not lined up perfectly, you're not going to get that great swing. But when you can manage it, you can do all kinds of things. Like that. Yeah, I just caught that. I just caught the Red Rider with pretty much the whole thing, and it's dead. That was, I think, one of the Desert Zaku's. Allies got it, but it is also now dead. Unfortunately, fairly good shot. Whoever was behind my ally just shot right around them to destroy my legs, which happens. But yeah, like I said, just fairly good, timing and spacing and all with the Gyan today, so I'm glad I decided to hang on to this one. And yeah, I'm not going to have time to respawn. Well, I am, but not going to have time to do anything with it. And that is the round. So let's take a look and see what the final scores and things were. I think I even had default colors on. I think I turned off weathering. I usually do. Yeah, 3880 out of 13,000 was me. 112,000 damage. And, 8 and 4. That's not bad at all. So, that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. I'm still in the middle of building that Thunderbolt Gundam. I haven't really had time to put any more work into it lately, but man, if I can maybe do a little bit less of the falling asleep at my desk thing, maybe I can have time to finish that next few days. We'll see.